on down to the field to collect our fruitful yield. There will be fun times with all our friends, because the harvest moon will never end.
Alright, so let's plant these seeds here. Got myself some potato seeds and strawberry seeds. Let's plant the potato seeds now. They're pretty easy to plant. The bitch part, of course, is the hoe, the freaking all that shit and watering it. That's obviously the annoying part of this. Oh yeah, I already know I planted it there. Yes, I know the soil is fertile. That's the first thing I mentioned when I went over here without even looking at. Don't fucking tell me what to do. One thing I realized about this, and I don't know if it'll exactly show up or not, is whether or not. So how many, by the way? How many is that? That's looks like 8. Is that 8? I can't count. That's actually 7. There's 7. That is number 7. Okay, so. I think I have 3 more left, which is totally fine by me. I'll just put them over here and put this right over here. Okay. Alright. What was I saying? Something about how I didn't realize how... Nah, I completely forgot what I was actually trying to say. What I wanted to talk about, though, was how much work it actually is to own a farm. I would never suggest owning a farm at any point in life, because you know what? It sucks. Obviously, playing it in a video game where it seems like a lot of work, doing it in real life is going to be just as much work. So you better respect those farmers. This whole game is just an advertisement for the food industry, and I'm getting hungry too. Go. Maybe that thing. Well, it tells me that I'm hungry. But also should, I thought the other thing meant that I was hungry, which I think the other thing just meant that I'm exhausted, so I have to, like, take it easy and take, like, a break and not keep doing stuff there. So, I am a little bit hungry. I'm gonna see if I can eat the mug's worth. See how that does for me. Was it good? No, it looks like it. It looks like it was fine. So that's cool. And I already put some water in here. So, I'll water this down now. And, obviously when it turns that darker brown, it'll do better. Yeah, I think one of the things I was trying to mention with these seeds here is that I forgot how like often I have to like water them. It doesn't really tell you, I don't think. Well, actually, I'll look after this because they need like a certain amount of water to keep growing, and I have to keep like pouring water on them all the time. I just like if me just pouring water on them now isn't gonna necessarily make them grow. I'm pretty sure like they have to take a couple of days before they actually ripen up, and once they pop out, you know, they have to take a little bit longer to grow. So this is me being tired, so I can't just keep working over and over again because my 12-year-old body can't handle what it takes to be a farmer. Obviously. Actually getting back into the solo Let's Plays, because I've realized now that I haven't done a solo Let's Play for quite some time. A lot of it has actually been me playing different games with people, which is really fun for me to do, because I enjoy it. But I also was talking to Tiffany, who a lot of you may know Tiffany. I've done Sims with her, and she's also my girlfriend. She mentioned that I don't do enough solo stuff. I don't do enough, well, like I used to do a lot. I'm getting tired right now, obviously. You need to take a break, kid, alright? You just got a couple more and you'll be done. Which I totally agree with her, because a lot of my stuff in my past, you guys can remember, was a lot of solo stuff. Like, I initially started my first, I believe, solo Let's Play was, I think Amnesia. Was it Amnesia? It was either Amnesia or Spore was one of my first Let's Plays, and that was all solo, and I've drifted away from a lot of that, which is actually my fault. I should be doing a lot more solo stuff, but, you know, I think it really depends on you guys, honestly. Like, if you guys enjoy watching the solo stuff, yeah, great, you know, I'll do more of it, but I do enjoy playing with friends whenever I can, and I think a lot of you enjoy that anyway, so good balance is always good, and I'm gonna try to find that balance. So the cow's been out here all night, or all day, I should say. I don't want it to be out here all night. That's what I wanted to say, importantly. So I'm gonna put the cow, animals all outside. No, I'm pretty sure I have to go inside to use the button to get all the cows and animals inside. If I had more than one animal, I would press this button to get it to go inside. And tomorrow I should see most of that hay being gone, and the cow should be very fat. Or, well, it's not going to be really that fat, but it'll be hungry later, and it'll eat the hay and whatever. I fed the cow. That's all you need to know. And that pretty much concludes day 1 of being a farmer, which a lot of hard work today. You know, got a lot of stuff done. You know, got my little farm planted, so that was pretty good. You know, named my cow, met a couple people, got a dog who... Oh, I also forgot, I have to feed my dog. That's one thing I should have probably remembered. Okay, the good news is that the dog doesn't really require that much food. The dog can essentially eat anything as long as I feed it. So I will give the dog, put it in its dish here, and comes over here. Before I whistle it over here, at least it should eat the food now, right? Yeah, okay, cool. So I can't forget to feed the dog, otherwise the dog is gonna get pissed and die. So that's rule in life. Can't forget to feed the dog. I think I have some more stuff growing out here that I should pick later on, but it's getting kind of hard to see right now. I'm not sure if it's the TV or just, is that something over here that I see? Nope, that's an old man walking down, but I thought I saw another one of those plants growing. And this chick here, I believe, is the little girl that lives in the mansion. What does she have to say? What do you have to say, huh? Oh, hi, Alex! Is that a good girl impersonation? I'm not really sure. The inn. Now, I forget what the inn entitles. I'm getting very tired right now, so I'm gonna go actually to the bar. And the bar has, I believe it can give you food. Well, not give you food, but you buy food. So I think that's really the... yeah, see, I'm getting really hungry. That's one of the ways that you can feed yourself, because right now I don't have enough food on my farm to sustain myself, so I'll have to eat out for a couple of nights. So welcome to the real world, right? And this is Nami. This is the girl that lives in the inn. So what do you have to say? People ask me all the time why I'm traveling, but I don't have a specific reason to tell them. So she's very sassy. And there's Muffy right there, who's as blown as it gets. So hello, Muffy. A drink to revive yourself when you're tired is always nice. Yes, Muffy. Getting drunk to revive yourself is always nice. And what's up, dude? I need to buy some shit. I'm the owner of the Blue Bar. Come by anytime you want to relax after work. Okay, yeah. So, can I buy stuff, though? Is my question. Why can't I buy anything? Do you want a drink, or... Yeah, okay, so obviously I want a drink. So what do you have? I don't really need to buy a lot. I think this stuff here, so what it does is, because of my hungriness, it'll come around after a while anyway, so I think the stronger stuff is gonna give me extra time to do things without getting too hungry, but I'm just gonna go with, you know, the MooMoo milk. The MooMoo milk should be fine to drink for now, so I can get on my merry way, which I'm gonna go to sleep anyway, so I'm not really sure why I'm drinking this, but I want to see some other people around town. Now, you might be wondering how you can persuade these girls as well, because I know you've all been wondering, Immortal, how can you get one of these girls to go home with you? Now, that's a great question. They all like different stuff. She's leaving. Nami, the redheaded one, is the hardest one to get, because she needs a special artifacts that you can get from the artifact site, so she can, like, yo, there's a fucking mooch here. Oh, by the way, here is, well, let me explain that for a second. So, they need different stuff, and apparently I'm still hungry, so obviously what I drank wasn't enough for me. It was bullshit, because I thought it would do it, so I was wrong. I was wrong about that being which kind of makes sense in a way, but then it doesn't make sense. Either way, yeah, the girls fall in love with you when you give them different shit. It looks like he's, like, touching her. That was really weird. I think this one here, Muffy, needs, like, some sort of, flowers? Was it flowers? And the other one needed, like, seeds or vegetables. So, I'll have to look that up at some point. But I'll try to get one of them. And you guys actually should tell me which one you should get. I think you've seen all of them by now. You just saw Nami. That was the only one I haven't showed you. And there was the one at the farm with the brown hair. And then there's this one. So, tell me, which one do you think I should pursue as my love interest? And the other way to find out exactly how much they like you is they have diaries in certain spots. This one has hers here. Muffy has hers. So she obviously thinks I'm like a one heart. I can check freaking Nina's or whatever the fuck, Nina's in her bedroom, but I can't access that at certain times. And the one has hers pretty open to the farm. So it depends on which one. which one we're gonna go for. But for now, I'm not gonna worry about that. For now, I need to go see if I can find another plant to pick, or I could just go home and sleep. I think sleeping off makes it go away as well, but you never know. Either way, the gulping thing is gonna show up until I get my shit straight. And down there is the guitarist, I believe. So I'm gonna go home now and see if I can get some shut-eye, and we'll go from there mainly, right? Yeah, Mangely. Oh, let's go to bed. Fuck it. Let's go to bed. Sleep. Save data before sleep. Sure. We'll save the data before we sleep on my memory card A, because that's the only memory card I have right now, actually, right? Yes, I have one of those black memory cards, which I hope a lot of you have. If you have a GameCube still, you gotta go with the black memory cards. I've always gotten those because they just look cool. I don't know why. Just needed to get those black memory because I'm still hungry. I am still hungry, which is totally fine because there's two things. Either one, see that it's raining outside now. Oh, here it is. So these things grow back quite frequently, which is fine because I can eat them. And that also means I don't have to, what do you call it? Water my farm today, or my plants. Where's the other one? Is another one? Okay, the other one is here. Yeah, they pop up pretty frequently. So I don't really necessarily have to, like, get food, but I do have to make sure that, I don't abuse the wild plant system, because otherwise I'll find myself running out quite frequently. So I'm just gonna give some food to my dog so it can, eat whenever it wakes up. And let me see if my chickens are in today. My chicken, at least. Alright. It's not here, which is fine. It should be coming later on then at some point. I believe Takutaka comes in this little thing here and he's like, hey, there's a delivery, bro. But we'll see if he maybe didn't do that, because I think he must have done that. Yeah, so it's not here, and I don't have any extra money, so I'm guessing that he hasn't done it yet, or he's like on his way to do it. Either one. Yeah, so he's obviously got the order, and he'll come back with it later. So let's see if we can find something to do for now. I want to see if I can fish. That's one thing I'm wondering, is if I need a fishing. Oh, so he's going now. I'm sure he'll be back later on. Which way are you going? You should be going, yeah. He's gonna go, I think, way up in those hills, which, if you can connect the DS, because there's a DS version of this game, you can do extra things for this game, which I thought was pretty cool. I've never actually done it, but it's something you can do. And I don't have a fishing rod, so I definitely need to get one. That's how I can fish and eat most foods. Which, I forget who actually gives you the rod. The fishing rod. I don't know why I couldn't think of the word to use there. It's a rod that fishes. That's pretty much it. We're doing a lot of explaining, which kind of is just me running around trying to figure out who's who again. These people are probably still sleeping, so I can't really talk to them. I'm gonna go down to the beachfront here. This is where the action happens. Not really. This is like the most boring spot to be, and I'm pretty sure you can't even fish here. Maybe you can. I think you can. We'll figure it out later on once we actually get the fishing materials. I think there's a guy, I think Vince, who comes along to town every now and then. He sells shit, and I think he's the one that sells the cooler stuff. And looks like, what was his name again? Started with a W. Wally. Are you well, my friend? He's just off jogging around at 7 in the morning, which is cool. And this is the guy that makes shit. So this right here, I don't know what it is. I have no idea what this is. It kind of looks like a, well, I'm not really sure what it is. It's got two balls, a giant stick in the middle. I'll let you guys be the judge of what you think this is. There's somebody over here, and this is a little kid. He's running after his dad, it looks like. His dad clearly left him behind because he doesn't give a fuck about him. He's just like, you know what, son, I hope you die. And he just ran away. He's like, Daddy, please. Daddy, no. He has nothing interesting to say ever, so I'm not going to talk to him.